definitely out of my comfort zone. So, yeah.
Come on, buddy! You guys, come on!
So, I've been thinking about this for like a few weeks. My mom was like, so it's on Monday, and I messaged her on Monday, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And she's like, it's 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, wow, the first time I'm early, and it's by 2 weeks. So, what I plan on doing is something I like to call Indiana Jones and the Lost Dad. So, love all my parents, my stepdad, my mom, and my dad. Nothing against them or anything, but, you know, family has issues and whatnot, so some things can go a little bit off the rails. So, I was thinking of having someone help me make a video game and calling it Mom Divorces Dad, and just have the whole scene take place in a locked basement where you're just killing a bunch of rodents until you take control of them, essentially become the Rat King and break free and escape. A lot of innuendos of mental stress and whatnot, so there's that. So, aside from that one, I'm pretty sure everyone in here can relate that at some point in time when we were kids, we've done some stupid things. One of the things that I ended up doing was, seeing as my parents were going through marriage issues and whatnot, I'd walk around and with like my siblings, and whenever we were walking around, I'd find like some random ass dude, walk up to him and be like, Dad? He'd look around and be like mortified, and then be like, you're not mine. I don't know what to do with you. And of course my siblings would be like, that's not your father. And being a bit older, yes, I realized, yes, that's funny, that probably scared them, but I realized that look is probably them being more along the lines of, how do I hide you so I don't have to do child support? So, there's that. There was also a stressful issue of moving and whatnot, and also having a little sibling on the way. He's by far one of my favorite siblings. Yes, you gotta pick between one of them, so gotta pick the little one who doesn't quite know what he's doing yet, and be like, all right, you dry the dishes, you put them here. All right, so later he's more like along the lines of, I see what you're doing here. I don't like it. I do not agree with what you are doing. But I'll follow along just for a few more days. But what if I offer you something? Oh, well, what do you have to offer? You get to play my Xbox? That sounds sweet. What are we playing? Like Minecraft? Alright, well, here you go. Thank you for your assistance. I'm gonna go do something else now. So, could I please have my notebook?
There we go. Nice. Let's hear it for the mother. Yes.
Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. I have 6 of them. 6 kids. Way many more notebooks.
So many notebooks, they're all empty because it's just hard to organize thoughts. Can't wait for next year, 2020 Part 5. Find it ironic, the job that is the most lively and active today is tombstone manufacturing. Why would you win against a truck but not another human? Trucks backfire, but humans fire back. Really want to be a stand-up comedian, but right now I just want to sit down. Had 2 weeks weeks to prepare and nothing came to mind except for like the first few weeks. Most of my jokes come from gaming online with friends, and let's just say you can't write down a Call of Duty lobby. That it gets a bit spicy. Let's just say that. I'd say a lot more darker jokes, but don't quite think it would be a good idea.
Oh, come on.
Oh, they get quite dark. And
Come on! You can do it.
I think we can handle it. If you're up for it.
Trying to think of anything else funny that has happened to me.
What about the girlfriend that was trying to come after you and she had that urn in her bedroom?
Oh, the crazy drunk 30-year-old
Oh, yeah.
neighbor who.
Yeah.
Oh, that happened. So, the first time I met her, she was downstairs with my landlord and my neighbor. She was completely out of it, and she apparently wanted to see my cat or dog, so I took her up to my apartment. Let's just say a couple steps were missed, but managed to carry her up just fine. Arm wrapped around her, trying my best not to lose my own steadiness, because those stairs, they're something different. So once we got up there, showed her my animals, and she's like, all right, I'm gonna go home now. So I took her home and sat there in the kitchen while she was rambling on. Don't quite remember what she was rambling on about. It was very incoherent. And then I'm like, so you've been talking about your grandma for some time now, and I was wondering, like, where is she and what is she, like, doing with her life? She walks into her bedroom and comes out with an urn and says, this is my grandma. And I'm like, well, I hope she lived a good life. I don't know what else to say, because this is sudden and kind of dark. So, hanged out with her, played a couple of card games, and then left for the night. Made sure that she was doing fine before I left. She's doing a bit better now, from what I've seen on Facebook and whatnot.
What's the box for?
Oh, that's Plan B. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet. That is something entirely different. That is if worse comes to worse, and I mean, unless you guys want to see what's inside the box.
Open the box. Open the box. Open the box.
This.
Oh, no. Oh,
Oh yes, this.
dude.
Yep, this is Plan B. Don't quite know the right rules on this thing. Yep, Plan Banana. So, yeah, this is what I normally do online with my friends. It can get a lot worse, a lot more out of hand, but this is basically the gist of it. This, Call of Duty, and whatever that random person is screaming into their mic, so rather not go there. Definitely saying things that belong back in the 1800s and not on Xbox. So, anything else that you can think of, Ma?
Oh, I could come up with a whole skit, but this is your show, dear. Besides, you and your brother in that case and everything, yeah.
Wait, what about my brother in the case? This I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember the incident with the couch cushions?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that. That's
Oh, but it's funny.
okay. So, again,
Especially when you
going
have a
back
daughter who
to
can stand
stupid
peeing.
kids doing stupid things, I managed to somehow convince my older brother to get into the couch cushion, and then urinated on him. So that happened, and then somehow he managed to convince me to get into the couch cushion and proceed to do it to me. So
Fair is
Yep.
fair.
definitely even on that front.
Awesome.
Yup, that's so.
All right. You look good in yellow.
I think it's a fantastic color, but I don't think it suits me.
Oh, it's fun.
It's also funny because I used to work in produce and now I work in deli, and I had the idea of wearing this to work in deli and being like, well, they're selling my family, I might as well sell theirs.
Oh.
I mean, it was a great idea in theory, but it never came to fruition because I think it would be a bad idea to call people ham off the bone or oven roasted turkey breast or anything along those lines. It would just not be a good idea. Also, I find it funny because at work I also have 2 coworkers named Jim, and I was kind of expecting one of them to be here once I heard that there were 2 Jims in the building. So now I know 4 Jims, and I think the number will just keep increasing. So there's that.
Should we wrap up?
My